So I'm currently just about to leave to go to one of our fertility appointments, and we are going to pick up our medication to start our first cycle next week, our first IVF cycle. So wish us luck. This is all my medication and injections that I have to take. So I'm about to go and get one of my first acupuncture fertility treatments at one. So hopefully this, apparently doing acupuncture really helps the whole process of IVF. So and my period is due tomorrow. So fingers crossed it all goes well, and then on day 3 of my cycle I can then start all my stims, so my hormone injections and whatnot. Wish me luck! So today is the 6th of August, which should be day 1 of my period. However, the period hasn't come. Which is just typical, because when you want it to come, it's just not. And I kind of had a feeling it would do that, and given yesterday I had my acupuncture for fertility, or to help with that and prepare my body for what we're about to go, the journey we're about to go on, I thought it would help bring it on. And what I had done yesterday with my acupuncturist was supposed to also help with cramping. So I was like, okay, well maybe I'm not cramping because of that, but still no period. So we'll keep you updated on that one. I'm just sitting down to have some lunch now. Tuna and rice, not very exciting. But I'm trying to keep really healthy and eat all the right things. And then I'm just going to go to gym soon to do a workout, move my body. Hopefully I'll feel a little bit better, because I am a little bit emotional this morning because obviously I haven't got my period, so not going to plan at the moment, but hopefully it will come soon. Literally never thought I'd be so excited to get my period. I haven't got it yet, but I'm getting the pain. Nick got me a heat pack, and hopefully it's here tomorrow. So update, still haven't got my period. It's 2 days late. Did a pregnancy test. Not pregnant. Didn't think I was, because I don't feel it. Just sitting there eating salt and vinegar chips. See if it comes tomorrow. I just had Mum over and I told her about us doing IVF, and her first response was, yes, we get to have twins. Update, yesterday I got my period, so that's really exciting, which means today is day 2 of my cycle. It is Sunday, and it means tomorrow is my first injection day. So I start my stims, which is the FSH follicle stimulating hormone. So, and then the next step after that is, after I've been taking that injection for 8 days, they will book me in for a ultrasound to look at my ovaries and see how well the follicle hormone has achieved. Is that the word? Anyway, how well it's worked, basically. So it'll determine how many follicles there are in my ovaries for my little eggs to sit in. I'm scared.
I don't think I can watch.
You big sook. Although I'm being a sook too. Oh my god. Fuck. I did it! So first, when we started going through IVF, I initially didn't want to talk about our IVF, and I wanted to keep it, you know, a secret and for people not to know. But then as we started going through this journey, I realized how fucking hard it is. And like emotionally, it is a wild roller coaster. 1 minute something's going fine, the next, you know, you get results back and it's really hard to hear, or for whatever reason. I started doing more research and I realized like just how many couples actually face this, and I want to help break that stigma and just raise awareness about it, and that it's okay to be going through IVF, and it's okay to feel the feelings that you do while going through IVF. So yeah, I will be documenting this whole journey. So hopefully that will help. And the most wild piece of information that I came across when I was doing my research was that 1 in 8 couples face infertility at some point in their life, whether it's, you know, their first pregnancy and they get pregnant the first pregnancy straight away, normal, nothing wrong, or if it's like in our case, like we were trying and nothing was happening, and I was like, no, in myself I knew something wasn't right, and so did Nick. So we were like, yes, let's go and do it, let's get tested. You know, at the time when we started all the testing, I was 29, I just turned 30. He turns 30 in January, so we're 6 months apart, and we're like, look, we really want kids, and if we want to know what we're dealing with. So anyway, it's a, you know, emotional roller coaster for both of us, and I'm sure throughout this process it's going to really test our relationship and how strong we really are. But the great thing is that Nick is really supportive of me, and I am really supportive of him, and we both really want this. So that in itself is awesome, because, you know, not a lot of people are on the same page, and that was something that was really important to me, to be in a relationship that we both want the exact same things, and we both want to grow together, and we both wanted to know what was going on fertility-wise for us. Just spoke with my fertility nurses, and they have booked me in for my follicle scan. Yeah! So that is happening on the 20th of August. So hopefully, fingers crossed, everything's all good, and there's lots of follies there with lots of beautiful eggs. Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to make these guidelines, so I wasn't too much out of your way, because Nick only lives up at you can't bring it, Alright, I'll leave here now and go and get the truck.
Like fully having a moment, because I was just talking to my friend who told me about her brother-in-law who did IVF, and they got twins out of it, and just like transferring the one embryo. And I'm just getting so excited. Getting so fucking excited about Friday, because both Nick and I want this so much. I'm really excited. Not because tonight is the last night that I have to do my injections, because yes, you best fucking believe that the EPU on Friday is gonna work, and I'm gonna have amazing eggs, and the sperm is gonna be amazing, and everything's gonna be amazing. And next month we will have our transfer of our beautiful embryo, which will turn into babies. Baby or babies. This morning I had my egg collection, and then we're able to take 11 eggs, which is really exciting. We're pretty happy with that result. Obviously sometimes people get more eggs for whatever reason. I don't really know what it comes down to. It's just like whatever happens. But basically we find out tomorrow how many of those have fertilized. And then they wait until day 5 which is the blastocyst stage, which is where they're able to actually freeze them, where they think that they're strong enough to freeze. And then that means the ones that do get frozen, actually we go for our transfer next cycle, which also starts in 5 or 6 days. So basically Snap just cut me off then. So next month we will have our transfer and potentially be pregnant, which is really crazy to think, because what the fuck. But I'm really excited. I'm really sore. I wasn't going to have the green whistle, but ended up having it because it was really painful for me. Even this morning before the procedure was really painful in my ovaries. I think just the doctor said that my ovaries are pretty small, and the amount of follicles that were in there, which was 18 follicles, plus was just making me uncomfortable. So yeah, just resting today. It's 1:30 now. I got home about just before midday. Nick got me some lunch, which is, as I said before, a Subway footlong. Yeah, so I'm just gonna chill, watch some movies, and just relax. I'm just about to take some more pain relief because holy shit, it's hurting. It ain't fun. No. I feel like the waiting period for, like, to find out if the eggs are fertilized is hard, but I'm just going to try and not think about it so much and just think about other stuff, I guess. Nick's really positive about it. I'm really positive about it, but I'm one of those people that overthinks everything. Go fucking crazy in my head. But yeah, I'm going to try not to do that. Anyway, I'm going to go have some meds. So last night I actually got hit with some vomiting. We're going to ring the doctor later and just make sure that everything's okay, because sometimes, sorry, I barely got any sleep last night. Sometimes you can actually get OHSS, which is an ovarian, like, what does it stand for again? Just basically ovaries get overstimulated. So hopefully it's nothing like that, and I don't need to take anything, and everything still goes to plan. Yeah, I didn't actually make a video the other day, but yesterday we found out from our embryologist that 3 of our eggs actually fertilized, so yay. 3 out of 11. At first I was a little bit disheartened, but then I was like, that's 3 potential babies, like, that's amazing. So now we just have to wait, and they're going to be continued to be monitored over the next until Wednesday, I think I find out. So it's usually like day 5 per post egg pickup. So yeah, fingers crossed. About the whole IVF thing is waiting. No matter what, you're always waiting on something. Whether it's waiting to have a blood test, or waiting to have a scan, or waiting to start the meds, or waiting to finish the meds, or waiting for your egg pickup. Then after the egg pickup, you're waiting to hear how many eggs you got that were fertilized. And then after fertilization, you gotta wait 5 days until you know, like, whether they can actually freeze them or not, and whether they can use that egg, that embryo. So, just always waiting. But hopefully we find out on Wednesday how our 3 are going. Fingers crossed. So, little update. I am still not well. Since the egg pickup, I've been hit with vomiting, all sorts of lovely gastro type symptoms, and it continued. Like, it stopped and then it continued last night. So today I'm feeling pretty shitty. I just went and got my hair done, so that's made me feel a little bit better at least. But yeah, still not 100%. On a happier note, we find out either today, well, today's day 5 after our egg pickup, so day 5 of our embryos. So we find out either this afternoon or tomorrow how they are going, and if they will make the freeze or not. So fingers crossed, they bloody do. They bloody better. Little baby just called the clinic because my periods come and I have to start my next cycle, and start taking estrogen tablets. So I'm just waiting on them to get back to me to find out whether I start taking them today or tomorrow. So basically those tablets prepare my uterus for implantation of our little embryo. So that's pretty cool. We also went to the chemist and we actually bought a pregnancy test. So I think I'm still going to go with my original plan, which was hold out until the blood test, do the blood test first thing in the morning, then do the at-home test to prepare me for the results when our nurses call in the afternoon. Beta day is tomorrow. First thing, I'm going to go down at 6 o'clock in the morning and hopefully it's all good. All we can do is hope for the best, right? Blood test day! Seem excited!
Oh, was that it?
That was it, and you just went past it. Hey guys, so a little update for you all. We just went and did our first beta blood test to test my HCG levels, and yeah, we went down at 7 o'clock, so hopefully they are sending it off as an urgent request at 7:45, and then by about 11 o'clock we should know if I am pregnant or I am not pregnant. So since my last video, I hadn't really done an update on, since my last video, which was about our blood test and the results of that. The result was negative. It was obviously a really hard time for me, and it took me, it's been about 2 weeks now, or just going on 2 weeks since we found out that our first transfer had failed. So it's been pretty tough. I've just been trying to get back to feeling normal again and feeling myself. I have been eating really badly. I've been sleeping really badly. I've been really badly stressed, and which is not good for anyone. And it took me a little bit to, after speaking with our fertility clinic, to decide if I was going to go ahead with our last embryo, because we got one more embryo left. If we were going to go ahead with that and straight away and go back in for another transfer. So it took me a little bit to kind of decide on that. But Nick and I, after talking, we've decided that we will go in for the next transfer. And so this last week, I got my period pretty soon, which I didn't really expect. So this last week we've been preparing for the next transfer. So gradually increasing my Proganova each day. I'm now on 3 times a day, which is 6 milligrams. So I'm expecting my hormones and stuff to start going wild again. So we've been booked in for my uterine lining scan on this Thursday at 10 o'clock. So that will determine when our transfer will be, our second transfer. And yeah, so we'll go from there. I will be honest with you, I've been really up and down with my emotions. One minute I feel like I'm fine, the next minute I'm not. I went shopping the other day with friends and just seeing babies and being near babies. Like, I know that that's no one else's fault that we are struggling with infertility, but it doesn't make it any less difficult. Yeah, so I'm just going through all the motions, and I'm trying to get back into my healthy eating again and not eating bad and feeling sorry for myself. I bought myself this beautiful crystal, which is a citrine crystal, and it actually represents abundance and positivity, and helps with new beginnings and manifestation, like manifesting what you really want, which in our case is a baby. So I'm hoping this little baby helps. I mean, you just got to have hope, I guess, in all this, and this journey is not easy for anyone, especially me. I'm going through it physically and emotionally, mentally. Nick's not going through it physically, but he is definitely going through it emotionally and mentally, and he is a support to me, which he's been amazing, and I can't forget about his feelings and throughout all this, because he wants a baby just as much as I do. So he is hoping that our next transfer does work. And yeah, we have a successful one. We have decided that if this embryo doesn't work, we are going to change specialists, because at the moment we're with a bulk billing clinic, and we have made the decision that if this last embryo doesn't work for us, we are going to change to the full service program, so which is a lot more money. It's the private side, but it's going to be very much worth it for us if we get our baby. So in saying that, we have actually, even though like we've still got to go through this next transfer, this next embryo, we haven't given up on this next embryo, but I'm just planning ahead this time, and we've made an appointment with Dr. Ki Ong, and he is actually at Monash IVF, and he is apparently one of the best fertility specialists in Queensland. So I'm really excited to meet him. We've made an appointment with him on the 22nd of October. So by that stage, we definitely will know if our second transfer has worked or not. And yeah, we're just going to go from there and see how we go, see what happens, just go with it. Yeah. So I'm trying to keep as positive as I can, and that's all we really can do. I'm not working at the moment. I've taken time off to go through all this. I do work for Nick on the side just while I'm at home, but we're really lucky to be in that position to be able to, for me, not to work. But yeah, I'm really excited about this next chapter for us, this next transfer, obviously. I think this time I will take a pregnancy test before my blood test, because I feel like last time it really screwed with me, and I just had that hope for a little bit longer than was really needed. So I think I am going to test. I don't know what day post the transfer, I will test. Maybe, I was thinking maybe day 7 or 8. Depending on when they book me in for my blood test. So soon we'll know. So after my scan this Thursday, I will know when the transfer is. They will book us in for the date, and I will keep you guys updated. But until then, I just got back from an acupuncture appointment because I have decided this time I am sticking to what I believe, and that is that natural therapies are amazing and they have so many benefits, not just for fertility, but for they get blood circulation in the uterus flowing better, and just everything overall in my body, helping with stress and all that sort of thing. That's really going to help with me, and especially through the 2-week wait. I'm not allowed to have massages because technically being that early pregnant, you're not allowed to, which I learnt from the last transfer when I booked in for a massage and they wouldn't take me for one. Anyway, so yeah, I'm going to keep up with the acupuncture and see how I go with my stress levels, and plus like helping me sleep, because sleep is such a big thing in your overall health. So yeah, that's my little update for now, and I will talk to you guys soon. The hardest thing about IVF and the fact that our first round failed, like I literally feel like I'm okay, and then the next second I feel like I'm not okay. I don't know what to do sometimes, and it's just really shit feeling, because it's like totally out of your control, you know? But yeah, you just gotta keep going. I'm just having a moment, and then I will get over it. Just like it never ends. It's like the more you want something, the more you notice everything about it, like babies and baby clothes and just kids in general, and there's just constant reminders of the fact that you are not yet a mum, and I always thought by 30 I would be a mum, at least to one baby. But yeah, I just hope so much that one day I am, because it would like literally break my heart if I can't be just a me again. So I am going to wrap this video up here. I thought it's already 27 minutes long, so it's probably long enough. Don't mind the hair, I just can't be fucked. I'm gonna go have some lunch, and yeah, I just thought I may as well wrap up the video, and because it's already like 27 minutes long. And that's it from me. Keep updated if you are interested. If you are not, cool. Thanks for watching anyway.